Hi, my name is Melissa Heyman. I'm a registered dietitian and certified diabetes educator with Verve Health. And today I'm going to show you how to make quinoa Greek salad. Quinoa what, you say? Quinoa. This is how you spell quinoa. And the harder thing is how to pronounce quinoa. And you pronounce it like this, quinoa. And so what quinoa is a ancient grain, so a whole grain. And it is a gluten-free grain, so if you are on a gluten-free diet, you can have this grain. It is also higher in protein and higher in iron than most other grains. So how we're going to make this salad, we first have to make the quinoa. Now, a lot of quinoas you see are going to come in packages like this, and they've been pre-rinsed. So you can go ahead and just add them to the boiling water like we're going to do shortly. If you buy quinoa in bulk, you may have to rinse it in a colander like this before you cook it. It gets off some of the compounds that are on quinoa, and that is just a natural protectant that quinoa does, so it protects itself from birds and insects. So what we started with is 2 cups of boiling water, and we're going to add 1 cup of quinoa. We're going to bring that to a low simmer, and we're going to put a cover on it and let it simmer for about 15 minutes. So while that's cooking, we're going to go ahead and make our dressing for our quinoa Greek salad. And we started with 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, and we're going to add the juice of 1 lemon. So you can use a juicer to get the seeds out, but what I like to do is just use a little strainer. And we're just going to squeeze that lemon. It's going to give it that acidity for the dressing, really high in vitamin C. And then we're going to add some already chopped garlic. So you can chop fresh garlic, or you can buy the jarred garlic. So it's basically the same. So if you don't use garlic very much, the jarred garlic might be a pretty convenient way to use garlic. Lots of antioxidants here, anti-inflammatory properties. We're also going to add a half a teaspoon of oregano, a half a teaspoon of basil, and we're going to add a little bit of pepper. And then we're going to mix that all together, and when the quinoa's done, we're going to add some fresh ingredients in our dressing. So we just made a dressing for our quinoa Greek salad, and what is in it is just 2 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, a juice of 1 lemon, a little bit of pepper, a teaspoon of garlic or 1 clove of garlic chopped, and then we have dried basil and dried oregano, and we're just going to stir it really well, and that's going to really flavor our salad when it comes together. All right, our quinoa is all done. You can see it just puffed up just like rice. And we're going to place this into a bowl. Now you can let this cool, or you can add the ingredients now and serve it warm, or it can be served at room temperature. And then to our quinoa, we're going to add a half a cup of diced red pepper, a half a cup of diced yellow pepper, and you could add green or purple or any other types of peppers, and just the more colors you have in this, the more antioxidants and nutrients and vitamins that you're going to have. We're going to add some diced cucumber, and that was a half a cup of the peppers, half a cup of the cucumber. We're going to add a 1/4 cup of diced green onion, a half a cup of diced red onion, and then we're going to add a 1/4 cup of, these are Kalamata olives, but you could add green olives or black olives. And then we're going to add about 3 ounces of feta cheese. If you don't like feta, you could add goat cheese if you wanted to, or you could add Parmesan cheese. So really you can just mix and match the vegetables in here as well. That's what I kind of love about this recipe. It's really versatile. And then we're going to add our dressing that we made up, that is olive oil and lemon juice, garlic, basil, oregano. And we're just going to mix that all up. And this makes about 6 servings. And you could serve it as a side dish, or you could even make it into a meal by adding maybe some grilled chicken or some fish or anything you really like. It's just a beautiful, colorful salad, especially great for the summertime. I hope you enjoy this quinoa Greek salad.